Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi Stephanie and welcome to your Workout Wednesday. As you can see, I'm wearing my rainbow wrist weights. If you want to grab some weights, I would say light weights or wear some wrist weights. You can, you don't have to, but please do if you want to. Last week we were working on the booty and hips and legs, and so this week we're working on kind of spine and upper body. So definitely. So I'm gonna turn and face this way for a moment. Take a seat, again, grab your weights or not, and just begin to tip forward and back. Get to know, it's like we're massaging from last week, the booty, yeah? Get to know the landmarks of your pelvis. Where was my pubic bone? How far do I have to go to really feel that? Oh, do I feel my sitting bones? How far do I have to go to feel my tailbone? And we're not overthinking, we're just moving and letting those thoughts pass and just keying into the pelvis, the landmarks of the pelvis. And let your breath come into a rhythm. Inhale forward and exhale back. A bit like we're a buoy on gently lapping water. My hands are on my thighs, but if you want to let your arms hang, please do. And beginning to sense and feel your abdominals if you haven't already. We don't have to go too far to feel, they might actually be active. It's kind of an amazing function. And then from this next way forward, we just take it around into a circle. So I'm going to face you again here. Continue as you are. Inhale and then exhale around again. Now we're just creating more of a sense of the pelvis as a unit, as a circular, flowing, spiraling unit. There are two sides, but they always work together, even though sometimes they feel like they're fighting. Feel free throughout any of this to close your eyes if it feels meditative to you, if that feels safe. And then just the next time you complete your circle, reverse. Again, it's spring, but it's blustery and chilly, and I'm hearing the wind, so it's nice. It feels like that wind outside is blowing me around a bit. So again, try to feel that kind of effortlessness. Last week we might have felt lots of effort. Today we're gonna feel some effort, but maybe a little less. And then the next time you complete your circle, just come to center. Excellent. I'm going to keep kind of floating around here on my diagonals. So the first thing we're going to do is come back to that tip forward. And as we tip forward, we're going to allow the arms to float behind us. As we tip back, the arms go as high as they are comfortably able to. And there's a bit of a fall catch. As we say in modern dance language, suspend, fall, suspend. So it's really a swing that we're doing rather than kind of I'm gonna muscle it. I'm gonna kind of let my arm muscles be soft. But the center, I always feel this beautiful zip when I do that, right from my pubic bone up. So again, we don't have to go far or even lift our arms that far or that high, but you might notice the higher the arms go, the more that core, that seed center, as it were, in kind of gyro language, which this is not gyro, but I teach it, so it comes to me, where that is, you might feel that a bit deeper. And really use your feet. So it's almost like we could just jump right out of our seat here. So I'm reaching down into my toes and then up into my heels. And we're just going to get into this a little bit more. You might notice your head, your spine might begin to wave or curl arch a little bit. Great. It might naturally do that. You don't have to. Just notice if it is. And getting into that breath rhythm for just a few more. The next time you find your arms overhead, pause there. And I'm going to turn and face you. And then just allow your spine to arch and curl, yeah? So I'll face this way for a moment. In and X. So it's really like the ribs are going forward and up, back and down. In, there's a little rope attached and someone's pulling you forward and then no back and then in and X, and your hands might waft a little bit, soft, and then open and in and X and in and X and once more in and X. Let the arms just swing down. Take a moment there. Even if you have light weights, you might feel a little burn. That's great. They're active. The arms are active, even though they might feel quote unquote softer. Yeah. So from here, I'm going to turn back on my diagonal. Let's go ahead and just find a spiral. Find the opposite spiral. And allow your hips to twist on your seat. Let your focus, again, you can feel free to close the eyes, but even behind the eyelids, if they are closed, let the focus look with you. Aim that focus toward the back arm, back hand. And just 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, come back to center, kind of let that go. And we're going to take that forward and back. Yeah, so now the suspension is at the back. So pick a diagonal, swing forward, swing back, forward, back, X, in. And again, the focus might look back, soft fingers back and back. A little bit of a suspend. 3 and 2 and 1 and done. We're going to do the opposite side, and I'm going to turn myself around for that opposite side. So whatever side you suspended on the back, do the opposite. So for me, it's here. And then exhale, swing, catch. Again, we're still doing kind of that with the heels, like we could jump out of our seat, toes. Lift the toes, shoop. Four, 3. Elbows can be soft. Last time. And center. Ooh, that always makes me a little dizzy. So take a moment. Again, just feel what you're feeling. It's a lot of full range of motion, all this swinging, but we might feel a little different than if we were pumping iron or something more sort of contained. Yeah, this is sort of not contained movement. So from here, we're going to come to open up the side body a little bit more, but come to center. You might want to open the legs a little bit more. Reach out, flex the wrists, and we're just going to shift. Again, it's sort of like you are in the middle of a tug of war, yeah? Shift between your own shoulders. So you're kind of grooving between those shoulders, in the armpits. almost like we're doing this, yeah? We're rolling the shoulders forward and back and forward and back. And meanwhile, we're stepping out and out to the side. Massage, massage. Let the head be kind of floaty on top. It's almost like the feet are walking underneath us. And a 4, and a 3. Groove 2, and 1. Swing one arm down, just across to that opposite thigh. Take the other arm, opposite arm, kind of lean in and reach. Yes, we're going side, but think reach up and spiral. Ooh, both arms down, swing out, across with the opposite arm. And then the opposite, we spiral. We can lean into that elbow. Yes, we're going side, but really think high side and a little bit of a back bend. And down, reach out, across, up and over, high diagonal. And kind of flop back down. Reach out, across. Ground the feet, the hips. And just one more each, yawning, really everything, even the hips and feet open. I like this motion. I think in my gentle jammies, we did something like this, yeah. Woo, excellent. One last swingy variation here to send us on our way. So again, we're going to come back here, but here we're going to zip up our heels and finish a little more deeply through the center. So it's like thinking of, our baby loves still to be rocked. I like to be rocked, but I laugh because he was never slept in his own little bed. In any case, it's kind of like that. Yeah, we're a little sleepy baby. Inhale, exhale. So now the breath is slightly different than we started. And think rather than I'm lifting my knees, I'm just going so far that my legs have to come with me because they're attached into my core, into my center. And of course you might feel, our hip flexors, that's what they do. They help flex, yeah? So you probably might feel that. But think, okay, this all happens right here, right above my pubic bone, wrapping around my, again, pelvis, core, powerhouse, seat center, however you're thinking of it. I guess I'm thinking of it in all those ways. Ooh, it's a bit of a balance there too. You might feel your cheeks squeeze a little bit. That's okay. That's what they're supposed to do. Squeeze those heels together to help support that. Woo! 2 more. On that last one, take a moment to actually take the hands behind you. Kind of wiggle, shimmy wiggle your hips to the edge. Feel free to just kind of hang out in the shoulders for a moment. Reach the legs away from you. And then after that moment, we're going to turn our fingers toward us. We're going to drop the shoulders, roll them forward, curl, 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 curl. And again, our legs are just kind of hanging. So we're curled in the pubic bone. We're just finding a little bit of length out of the hips there potentially. So again, I'm not here, right? I'm really connected. I'm so connected that I'm pulling these internal suspenders, yeah? It's almost like suspenders from our hip bones to our shoulder bones. That's why the legs are lengthening. Woo! And then just take a little wiggle there, like you're trying to make them longer. Those legs, your hips, your abs. Take another breath in. Let it go. Find your way up to sitting. Interlace the fingers, yawn them upwards, palms up. Do a little, it's almost like our armpits are trying to climb our back, up to our shoulders, up to the crown of the head. Oh, yay, armpits. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale. And then exhale, just let it go. And as always, thank you subscribers for being here. Welcome, new subscribers. So happy to have you. Don't forget, everyone, hit that bell. Videos like this drop every Wednesday, every other Monday. I give you a quick tip. If you have questions, put them in the comments. And look in the descriptions. There's so many ways you can support me and my channel if you so wish. Just you being here is fabulous. So thank you for that again. And I'll see you soon.